Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining today's Microsoft Marketplace Partner Office Hour. Super excited to have you here today. My name is Justin Royal. I'm the Microsoft Marketplace Community Manager, and I'm excited to welcome you to our monthly Partner Office Hour. We are focused today on a topic of building, publishing, and optimizing marketplace offers with AppAdvisor, and I'll be joined by my colleague Brady here in just a second. Before we get started, I just wanted to remind everybody this Partner Office Hour is a monthly offering that we have on the Marketplace community site. If you're not a member of the community already, definitely encourage you to join. And you can see the link here. It's aka.ms/community/marketplace. We've got everything on the community site from on-demand resources like prior community events. We have a discussion board where you can ask questions about Marketplace, links to Marketplace blog articles, really just a robust resource for all things Marketplace. So again, if you're not a member of the community already, definitely encourage you to join. Throughout today's session, feel free to type your questions into the chat. We will have time for Q&A at the end of today's session. And if you are watching this video on demand, I encourage you to ask your questions in the actual Marketplace community discussion board. You will not be able to post questions on the event page after the event ends today, but we're happy to continue the conversation on the actual Marketplace community. So with that being said, I will go ahead and welcome Brady, and we will go ahead and get started with building, publishing, and optimizing marketplace offers with AppAdvisor.
Thanks, Justin. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for attending or watching. I'm Brady Baumgartner, and I work on the software development company marketing team, where I manage self-serve web experiences like AppAdvisor, and I'm excited to share AppAdvisor with you today. So AppAdvisor is a web experience that's available on the Software Development Company Hub website that's designed to help you build, publish, and sell well-architected apps on the Microsoft Marketplace. It's self-serve, so anyone can access it, and it's a great guide to help you succeed. So, how can it help? A lot of software companies tell us, hey, Microsoft, you have a ton of resources and documentation available across all of your suite of products, full depth off the different type of solutions. I can build on them, but please connect me with just the guidance and resources that are applicable to my app or agent project for the activity that I'm trying to do. And once I'm done with my current activity, clearly tell me what's next and what's next after that. And that's what we're trying to help with here with AppAdvisor, by providing step-by-step tailored guidance through building, publishing, and selling. We're making it self-serve so you can access it at any time, and we're trying to keep things action-oriented. And here's how we approach that. So in AppAdvisor, we bring together curated guidance with the ability to get things done. And we do that through personalized content focused on the tech you're building on, the marketplace offer type you're using, and the benefits available to you. Through interactive modules that allow you to specify inputs real to your business or to make selections specific to your scenario. Now, recently through AI-based recommendations, and we'll see that soon. I'll demo that for you. I'm really excited for that one. And through the ability to get things done as you go along, like signing up for Microsoft AI Cloud Partner Program and smoothly continuing your experience, ISV success to get access to benefits to help you along your journey, and to create a marketplace offer. So here's some of the top things that AppAdvisor can help you with. In the discover stage, we can help you with the business opportunities to build on Microsoft technology and the value to your company to sell through the Microsoft Marketplace. So this discover stage is really for companies who are evaluating who they want as their technology partner and the business opportunities that partner will provide for them. So this is where we connect you with that value of the opportunity to build on Microsoft technology, the business opportunity to sell through the Microsoft Marketplace, the value of doing that, and then the benefit offerings Microsoft has to help you build, publish, and sell your solution through Marketplace. And we have this interactive Marketplace value calculator where you can enter in information about your Marketplace sales projections and see the transaction costs compared to the value benefits you'll unlock, and even package that up into a presentation you can use with your leadership to make the case to build and publish and sell through Microsoft Marketplace. In the build stage, We have resources, frameworks, and code templates that can help you quickly build a high-value, secure, compliant, efficient app to sell to customers. We'll also show you how to get access to Microsoft products and cloud credits at no cost to help you build your app either through benefit offerings like ISV Success or through free trials. In the publish stage, we'll walk you through how to sign up to publish to Marketplace through the Microsoft AI Cloud Partner Program, how to make sure you have the right roles assigned to the right people in Partner Center, the tool where you configure and publish offers, and how to troubleshoot access issues there. We'll help you match your app project to Marketplace offer type, understand the pricing options and selling models available by Marketplace offer type, and help you create, configure, and publish that app. In the grow stage, you can use our newest feature where we give you personalized recommendations to improve your Marketplace listing towards increasing discoverability and customer engagement. We'll help you with tips and tricks to promote your offer to customers and nurture them to sale. Understand the options to do custom selling to customers and to sell through channel. The powerful benefits that are available to help you sell your app, like hundreds of thousands of cloud credits that you can unlock as you grow your sales through Marketplace, and how to make the most of co-sell. So this is an example of that cool new AI-powered listing recommendations that we'll demo shortly. So AppAdvisor has these the interactive modules we call action modules in there. So just to double down on these a little bit before we get into the demo. They're kind of interactive sub-experiences where you can tell AppAdvisor information and it'll get you information or resources specific to your app project. So we just embedded the Quick Start Development Toolkit directly in AppAdvisor yesterday, brand new, hot off the presses. So now you can answer a few questions about your app project and get connected to deployable code templates, reference solution architectures, and how-to resources specific to what you're building. And if you're not exactly sure what Marketplace offer type you want to use to take your solution to Marketplace, we have a wizard that can help match your app project to the right offer type with the right pricing options and the right selling models to match your business needs. And from there, after you select your offer, we'll help you start that offer and then personalize our guidance on configuring and publishing it. And again, our newest big feature that we're all really excited about is where we use AI to scale personalized recommendations to improve your Marketplace listing for all partners and all Marketplace offers. So with this feature, you can get a quality assessment score for your listing based on long-standing best practices developed by our Marketplace listing experts on Marketplace Rewards. And then we'll break it down for you across 6 categories of best practices where we'll share quality assessment scores and actionable recommendations you can follow to improve your listing. Features available to any partner with a live public Marketplace offer, and it will work with any and all of your live publicly available Marketplace offers. And what's even better, if you update your offer listing, you can come back the next day and see updated quality assessment scores and updated recommendations. So now let's dive in with the demo. All right. So AppAdvisor is available on the software development company website. So at microsoft.com/software development companies, you can find AppAdvisor in the navigation, and that'll bring you to the landing page. And it's also available at just aka.ms/AppAdvisor. Now on the landing page, you can learn a little more about what AppAdvisor can do for you. You can watch a quick demo video or view some FAQs, but let's just dive right in. So the entry wizard here, that asks just a few simple questions to land you in the right place in that app journey that matches to your needs and gives AppAdvisor a little information about the technology you're using to help curate some content for you, primarily in the build stage. Right off the bat, I want to show you that super cool new feature to help you craft a winning listing for your Marketplace offer. So I'm going to answer these questions in a way that will mimic as if I already have a published Marketplace offer, and it will land me straight into that feature. But we'll time warp back to see what's available to help you build and publish your app in a little bit. All right. So I'm going to say I'm building on Azure and M365, and I really want to receive fast personalized recommendations for my listing. So here I'm going to accept my authentication notice. And I'm going to see a quick guided tour that I can dismiss. And then this is the step in the grow stage. It landed me directly into the grow stage where I can optimize my listing with personalized recommendations. You can see I can access content through other stages here. I can navigate through this menu to see all the topics that are available and access different stages, but let's just demonstrate here. And I'm going to do some demo magic and switch over to a different environment with an account set up for this demo. So if you're not signed in, you'll see a CTA to sign in with that work account. And that's so we can get you a list of marketplace offers that are live and publicly available from your organization. So the great news now is that anyone from your organization can access this. And it'll show any of the publicly available offers for your company. So if you're in a marketing role at your company, you don't have the permissions required to edit and access your marketplace offers and partner center, it doesn't matter. You can access those recommendations and then share them with the right person at your company that does have access to edit those listings. So here, if I had multiple public offers, I would see them. If I have a ton of public offers, like some companies do, I could search for them. I'm going to just select this one and continue on. And here, I'll quickly receive my personalized listing recommendations. So I'll have the link that'll kind of confirm to the marketplace offer that these are for. I'll get an overall quality assessment score. Here, our mocked up offer is getting a good score, 4 out of 5. I can access more information on how this AI system works and evaluates offers, but I'll get right into those category by category quality assessment scores, and then the recommendations that are available to help me improve in that category. So for value proposition, which is the most important category, you want to make sure you're landing your value proposition to your customers confidently and accurately. This will tell me here, as an example, I need to strengthen my business case by including some specific data or metrics, add direct examples, and then go future down here. So solution description, like how I'm describing my solution, that will give me some tips on how I can improve how I'm doing that. My information quality, my presentation, do I have enough screenshots or videos attached to my offer, for example, and through clarity and coherence, grammar and style. Now, if I want to act on those tips right here, I can get to the Marketplace Offers Workspace and Partner Center in a new tab to edit my marketplace listing following these tips. And again, if you're in a role who's best suited to kind of access these tips and then share them with the person who has the right role to edit that offer, you can share these recommendations with them and direct them to do that. All right, and again, after you update your listing, these recommendations are updated every day, so you can come back, see your updated score, and see your updated recommendations. And if you want to see them, if you have multiple offers and want to see them for another offer, the quickest trick we got right now is just to navigate on to a different step, come back, and you can get access to that drop down again and select a different offer and view the associated recommendations. So we hope you find this tool useful to help improve your listing. We recently soft launched this, worked out a few kinks and validated with partners, but please let us know through the feedback button here whether you found the suggestions helpful, comment on where you'd like to see us take this, or let us know if you experienced any issues. And before we continue on, I just want to take a quick sidebar to show you the Your Projects bar. So through here, you can actually add multiple App Advisor projects if you have multiple projects in different stages. So for example, if you have a published offer, but you're in the process of building a new one, you can have multiple offers and switch between them. And what's really cool also is you can shortcut through that wizard by linking an App Advisor project to an existing Partner Center offer. So just sign in to App Advisor and you'll have access to that functionality. All right. Now to continue on in the grow stage. So let's keep focused on grow now that we're here. So again, this is everything that App Advisor has to offer for partners with a published offer. We'll circle back to the build and publish stages in a few minutes. But as we move further into the growth stage, so we have guidance to help you start selling your offer. So because when you sell through cloud marketplaces, it's important to realize you can't just set it and forget it. Your work doesn't stop at hitting that publish button. It's essential to promote your marketplace offer. So this step on promoting and tracking your marketplace offer is all about that. This step will help you promote your offer, nurture leads to sales using best practices and benefits that Microsoft has to offer. You can access recently refreshed Marketplace Go-to-Market Toolkit. Let me just show that really quick. That's where you can get access to badges to help direct traffic to your marketplace listing or co-branded assets that'll help you pitch to customers. And we'll also highlight benefits that you have available to help promote the offer. So here, App Advisor is recognizing I'm in Marketplace Rewards, and it's showing me a few benefits that I have available to me that can help me get started selling a marketplace and promote my offer. All right. And then there's great guidance also on how to help you reach customers. So we walk through kind of like how to get started selling in cloud marketplaces, reaching the customers that you care about, and also how to set up OSID tracking codes that'll help you analyze your traffic and make adjustments as you go. So this will connect you to how to use the Marketplace Insights dashboard and Partner Center, leveraging those OSID codes in your promotional efforts to understand your traffic and conversion funnels and make adjustments there to optimize your sales. And the next step on leads will help you with resources to help convey the value of purchasing through Marketplace to your customers, what benefits you have available to help nurture and close leads, how you can use our tooling and Partner Center to view and manage leads, and importantly, how to connect your leads to your CRM system so they can flow directly to your sales staff. We'll also help you understand the data we have available on leveraging free trials as part of your transactable sales in Marketplace. So the next step is all about growing your sales through negotiated deals with customers and channel partners. So when you publish a transactable offer and sell through Marketplace with publicly purchasable plans with clear and transparent pricing, you're setting yourself up for success with direct selling through Marketplace with good product-led growth strategies. That previous step kind of covered some of those. However, you can also grow your sales through Marketplace by offering negotiated pricing, flexible billing schedules, and custom terms to customers, either directly and privately or in partnership with a channel partner. And you can also sell at scale with other partners, and there's two ways to do that. You can use resale-enabled offers that allow you to authorize resellers to sell your offer on your behalf to their customers, or through private offers to cloud solution provider partners that authorize them to sell your offer to their customers. So we'll walk through all these options, capabilities, and offer types supported by each. We have info diagrams to help you understand like the decision-making process or where each of those options comes into play. And we have quick videos that'll play in the experience to help you understand them as well. So you can access multimodal content through App Advisor, get access to videos right there without having to leave the experience and find your way back. So for each of those private offer options, so let's go with create a customer private offer. You'll be able to access those how-to steps. We'll walk you through that. Make sure you understand the information you're going to need to know to be able to go in and access and properly configure those offers. We'll walk you through the steps. We'll give you tips along the way. Make sure you understand essential information like how if the private offer is a renewal, you can get reduced marketplace transaction fees down to 1.5% from the normally low 3%. We will give you the information you need to share with your customers to make sure that they have what they need to accept and purchase the offer. And again, additional resources like videos that are available through that whole process. So an MPO, which allows you to partner with a channels partner to sell negotiated terms to a customer, will walk you through how multi-party private offers work. There's video content to support that as well. We'll show you example deals with key callouts, get you access to MPO campaign and box to help you operate these types of offers, and again, get access to those steps. And more importantly here, also, again, prepping, so you have everything you need before you go into Partner Center to configure it, how to configure that offer, and then the resources you need to share with your channel partner to make sure they understand what their role is and the steps that they need to do, and then the resources that they can share to the customer in turn to close those deals. Now, selling through channel partners, you can also sell at scale with other partners, and there's two ways to do that. So through resale enable offers, this allows you to authorize resellers to sell your offer on your behalf to their customers. So this will walk you through REO, resale enable offers, how you can authorize different partners to create a durable resale relationship where they can resell your offer at scale. Walk you through kind of helping you understand how those deals flow. Again, with key sample deal scenarios you can access. And I know these display a little small sometimes, but the great news is you can just click the zoom images in App Advisor to get that full detail you need on those info diagrams. And again, you'll be able to see those steps on how to create those offers, what you need to prepare to go in to do it, how to notify your partners, the information that they'll need to know about how to access those. There's a few key call outs that will tell you right up front, right? That channel partner you want to work with, they need to be set up as a Microsoft Marketplace publisher through the publishing program and have that tax and payout profile set up. Come to that business agreement and relationship before you start configuring the offers, and then we'll walk you through those steps, and it'll be pretty quick to complete those steps is the good news. So similarly on CSP private offers, which allow you to make negotiated deals with CSPs for them to sell your offer to customers, offering them a margin where they can make a little bit of profit on each sale to incentivize them to sell your app to your customers. We'll walk you through how all those work, and you'll see these tables that clearly identify, which offer types each of these different negotiated deal options support, as well as when you're in here in the content. All right. So in Unlock Benefits and Incentives, this is where we'll walk you through all the sell side marketplace benefits we have available to you. So through Marketplace Rewards, through Azure IP co-sell, how you can differentiate and stand out with solution partner designations for certified software. We'll show you how you can gain benefits as you sell through Marketplace, unlocking those benefits based on your Marketplace build sales, which is just an acronym that means like how many sales that you've invoiced to customers in the last trailing 12 months. So we've got the nice graphic. We'll walk you through in a table form on all those benefits that you can unlock and what benefit offering is providing those as you go. And then in particular, we'll dive into Marketplace Rewards, walk you through everything that's available there. Have, again, those in-experience video content that you can watch to help understand. And I wanted to quickly show also this. We do spend some more time here on one of the key benefits as you grow your sales in Marketplace through Marketplace Rewards, which is the the Azure cloud credits that you can use as deal sweeteners with customers to help close marketplace deals. So as you grow your sales and you start enacting and doing custom negotiated sales with customers, like these credits can really help you close deals that might not close otherwise. They allow you grant you a pool of Azure cloud credits that you can disperse in increments to your customers as part of deals to help land those deals on marketplace. All right. And then in co-sell, we'll walk you through how to get set up to be Azure IP co-sell eligible, the steps that are required, why you should do that, because co-sell deals, when you enact and cooperate with Microsoft sellers and sell jointly together, you have larger deal sizes, they happen faster. There's marketplace rewards benefits that can help you in co-sell. Will help you understand like what's that qualification criteria, what offer types are available, are supported by Azure IP co-sell, how to create that co-sell ready solution that's required before you can really take advantage of selling with sellers, and then what the fastest performance path is to meet those performance requirements, why you should submit referrals even if you don't need help from Microsoft, just to get exposure to Microsoft sellers and to show your commitment to the Microsoft business, give you tips on how to submit great leads that can really attract the attention of Microsoft sellers, and then walk you through those Azure IP co-sell top tier benefits. All right. Whew. Now that we walked through all the great guidance we have to offer to help you grow your sales and marketplace, let's travel back in time on our app journey and see what App Advisor has to offer for companies still in consideration, or building their app or publishing their app. So in the discover stage, that's where we highlight the opportunities to build on Microsoft technology. There's a lot of different studies that will help you understand the benefits of building on Microsoft technology, and especially in the AI apps and agent space. Why you should sell through our marketplace and the business benefits to you to do that. The benefit offerings we have available through the journey to help you build, publish, grow, and differentiate. And then I wanted to do a quick demo here for the marketplace value calculator. So this is where we help you understand, like make it real for you. Like it'll help you capture inputs. Let's go Brady Inc. Oops, wasn't in there. I'm going to say I will do the core ISV success benefits package for year 2 only. And this will let you put in 2 different revenue projection models, either deal-based model or percentage model. I'm going to go with the deal-based model for this demo. I'm going to say my average deal size I expect to be about 40,000 per deal. The first year on marketplace, I'm going to do 20 deals, second year 40, and as I really ramp up and go all in on product-led growth, I'm going to ramp sales to 110. Now, I can also enter optional parameters. If I want to get more specific, they allow me to input parameters like whether I have a software designation, what % of marketplace revenue will be for renewal deals, which get that discounted transaction fee, or also input parameters about the impact of reaching more customers through marketplaces, global always-on presence, cost avoidance that comes with digital selling, revenue from increased deal velocity, or your estimate of costs you may incur from marketplace-centric operations, marketing, and training. But I'm going to keep it simple and just close this optional fields down and calculate using the regular ones. All right, so here I'm going to see just a quick summary view. Like across 3 years, I'll have a total value in benefits from ISV success. Here's my total value and benefits that I can unlock through marketplace rewards. Here's that 3-year total between the two. And based on my marketplace sales, here's what the agency fee would be at 3%, which doesn't factor into those renewal discounted deals here in this view. other fees, total cost. I can get access to the full report that will kind of break that down by year. I can even share it. I can share a link directly to this report, which will let you share that with other people in your company to get directly to that full report. I can download this as a PDF, or I can export this projection model directly into a marketplace value presentation that will help you make that pitch on why your company should sell through marketplace to your company and your leadership. All right, moving forward into the build stage. This is where we break down for you the resources that Microsoft has available to help you build, like access to free or discounted products, frameworks to help you build well-architected apps, code templates you can clone and customize to accelerate your development, SDKs, APIs, technical documentation, and training resources. And if you're building an AI app or agent, and who isn't these days, you can find the AI Envisioning series, where you can learn some grounded best practices on approaching AI apps and agents, and building and publishing them. Now here you can see some of that curation by the questions I answered in the wizard. So I'm seeing specific sections on Azure and Microsoft 365 because I indicated that I was building in those areas on my entry wizard. So here you can see the great resources around Azure Essentials to help you build well-architected apps, and different resources for M365 or Teams. So you can also get good access to free Microsoft products and tools, either through free trials or accessing benefit offerings we have available. There's targeted training opportunities. We have a couple pages on that you can dive into. Tips on how to design a well-architected app following our well-architected framework, which will help you build high-quality manner more quickly and make sure you're building, compliant and secure along the way. And then if you're signed in and you're in ISV Success, like here's an example of how we'll optimize or call attention to different benefits that you have available to you to help you with different steps. So here for this example, I'm in the solution architecture step, and you'll see, hey, you have ISV Success benefits that can help you here. So you get access to technical consultations that can help you design well-architected apps or agents and address any questions you have. If I wasn't in ISV Success, I'd see a different kind of message letting me know that benefits are available and I can join. All right. Now I'm excited to show you a new change that, again, we just launched yesterday. So hopefully no brand new demo issues here. So we've taken the Quick Start Development Toolkit, which has been available just through a different site and a different experience, and we brought it directly into App Advisor. So you don't have to leave to access it, and you can just continue on your journey after you get what you need from it. So in that toolkit, you can either answer questions to match your app project to a development pattern that will then connect you to clonable and customizable reference code, or you can browse a library of over 50 development patterns. So let's try the wizard route here. So this helps me match my app project to patterns in 3 different spaces. So creating AI apps and agents. If I'm replicating my AWS app to Azure to access Azure customers, I want to create an Azure version of that app, sell it through Marketplace, access Azure customers. This will help get me to resources that can help me do that quickly. Or if I'm integrating security into an app, like a security-focused app. So I'm going to go forward with AI. I'm going to say I am targeting SMB or enterprise customers. I've got a new app or agent or it's a component of an existing app. I want to delegate complex or repetitive tasks to AI agents. And that will land me into the multi-agent custom automation engine accelerator. So right at the top, if a lot of technical roles just want to get straight into the code and get started. So you can click on the GitHub repo, get access access to that repo that you can use CLI in most cases to deploy to automatically to your dev environment, or you can just access that repo through normal ways you would. You can see reference architecture diagrams that represent that development pattern. We'll describe that scenario a little bit more, highlight the tech building blocks used in it, and then highlight the high value how-to resources centered around that pattern. And after you're done kind of building, we can connect you forward in the cycle into publish to help monetize that through Marketplace. We'll highlight related patterns you can access. But for here, I want to also just quickly show the library view. So this is where I mentioned how you can access the full library of over 50 development patterns and those associated code repos and how-to articles. So you'll see the 3 branches here. You can search for patterns if you want to try that. But you can navigate through the library that's available. If you want to see more on a specific pattern, you can open it, see thumbnails on the architecture diagrams, a little description, and then link directly to that pattern in that way too. All right. So let's move on to the publish stage. So now joining Microsoft AI Cloud Partner Program and the benefit offerings like ISV Success will provide you value in the build stage. But if you haven't done it yet, this is where you really need to join to access the ability to publish to Marketplace. So the first step here in Publish is designed to help with that. We'll surface the opportunity to join ISV Success for the benefits it gets you, like publishing consultations that can help with this stage. But if signing up for ISV Success isn't what you want to do, you can skip straight to joining a publishing program. And we'll have a guidance on that too, complete with supporting video content. And then another important part of getting set up and ready to sell through Marketplace is to complete your tax and payout profile. So we'll show you guidance complete with supporting video content again, additional FAQs on the side on setting those up here in this step, and help you understand invoicing and payout schedules, which are really important to know how your payouts are going to arrive as you sell through Marketplace to plan your business. All right. And if you sign up through ISV Success, leaving here, again, mentioned this at the top, but this will sign you up for either ISV Success or a publishing program and bring you right back to where you were here in App Advisor, so you can continue on that process. All right. So the next step, this is where Publish gets really exciting. So the Marketplace offer type wizard here helps you choose how to go to market. So the Marketplace offer type you choose, is to go to market with is tied to how you deploy and sell your solution. And there's about 13 or 14 Marketplace offer types in total across 2 different publishing programs, the commercial Marketplace publishing program and the Microsoft 365 and Copilot publishing program. But only a subset of those support the capability to transact or sell directly through Marketplace, leveraging Microsoft as your bank and transaction engine. And the options you have to price and sell your offer can also vary by offer type, as well as the options you have to sell negotiated deals to customers or with channel customers or channel partners to customers or at scale through resellers. And not everyone's clear on Marketplace offer types and what the implications are. So we added a wizard to help you match your needs to the right offer type to see what pricing options and selling models are available. So I am going to go through this. I'm going to say, yes, it's I'm selling an AI app or agent. It's cloud-based, running on Azure infrastructure. It's going to deploy into my publisher tenant, and that's going to match me up to SaaS. So right at the top, I'll see a little tag that this is a transactable offer type. It'll tell me why this was matched. It'll tell you a little more about SaaS offers, the benefits of selling transactable offers through Marketplace, how to enable free trials and why those are super important to Marketplace. And I'll see the different pricing options available match that offer type. So I can see this supports flat rate subscription pricing per user metered. I can learn more about those pricing models and get access to frequently asked questions about those. That's available for all three or all pricing options that'll be surfaced. I'll see what types of private offers that support those negotiated selling options are supported by this offer. And I can see on SaaS specifically, get access to what are some of those technical requirements I need to be aware of. And from there, I can go on to create create that offer and land it in Partner Center. So that's really cool that you can move forward to creating that offer without losing App Advisor. And I'm not going to be able to demo that process here with my account, but if you go to create an offer, you'll need to sign in. If you aren't yet, we'll detect if your org signed up to publish. If you aren't, we'll help you sign up and bring you back to pick up where you left off. And now after you've landed your offer in Partner Center, I'm going to move forward to the next step. I'm going to skip over starting your marketplace offer and go to configure. So App Advisor remembers that I picked SaaS. So now it's going to show me that specific offer configuration guidance for SaaS that I can follow along in App Advisor as I'm processing through Partner Center. I got Partner Center configuration screens open in one tab and get access to that screen by screen guidance directly in App Advisor here. So again, we'll show you video content that's available that you can consume for any of these steps as it helps. We'll walk you through all of those screens, give you access to key resources and help you understand the different concepts that are happening along the way, show you best practices. So one of those key fields when you're creating your offer is the listing, which is super important to make sure customers have the information they need to understand the value of your offer and how to buy it and how you support it on Marketplace. And this will guide you through some of that key information you need to think about when you're crafting that listing based on those best practices. Get into technical configurations to make sure that you're configuring it correctly to sell through Marketplace. How to configure plans, emphasizing the benefits of adding a free trial, how to configure all the different screens that are available there. And again, we'll also highlight here's another opportunity where if you have benefits that are available to help you with that step, like publishing, we'll highlight that. And if you're not in a benefit offering, we'll just let you know that, hey, if you did join a benefit offering, there's a benefit that'll help you with that step. So similarly with Publish, that'll take you through and help you understand that publishing flow if that'll happen in Partner Center, the time to prepare for, all tailored by offer type. If you landed here and decided you were doing a different offer type, you can always switch it through the drop-down list and get the guidance for that offer type. All right. So that is kind of the walkthrough of App Advisor. So we are continuing to improve and invest in App Advisor. I hope you understood that by me mentioning the two newest features we just recently released. So that's getting those personalized recommendations for your specific offer to help you improve that listing directly within App Advisor, getting those recommendations. We just recently, as of yesterday, embedded the Quick Start Developer Toolkit directly in App Advisor, and we're continuing on our roadmap to continue delivering additional value. And please always communicate any feedback you have. Let us know, is there a particular friction point that you're really having a lot of trouble with that we're not covering in a way that would be helpful for you? We'd love to hear that through the feedback button here. And if you have any other ideas for ways that we can use intelligence or AI to help make things easier for you, love to hear those ideas as well. All right. And so that's App Advisor. We can cover any questions.
Thanks, Brady. Okay. Thanks everybody for contributing your questions. I think we've had a few trickle in so far. Anybody watching live, definitely feel free to type your questions into the chat if you have not already. First question for Brady: can AppAdvisor be packaged into a managed service or assessment offering?
I mean, AppAdvisor is publicly available. It's available to anyone on the software development company website. So anyone is free to link to or use AppAdvisor. We don't ask any kind of membership or sales to access and use AppAdvisor. I hope that helps answer that question.
Okay. And whoever asked this question, if you are still watching and have any additional commentary, feel free to contribute and we'll address that, or we can take the conversation into the marketplace community. Next question: how does AppAdvisor know which guidance applies to me?
Again, that is through the entry wizard, where you tell a little bit about where you're at in your app journey, and that helps you land into the right step, so you don't have to explore and try and find the step that's most applicable to you. As well as when you define the technology groups that you're using to build your app, that helps us curate that guidance down to those technology groups, as I was showing in the build stage. And then if you authenticate, then we can tie your app project to Partner Center offers to use some of that information to curate the experience, and we can tailor some of the guidance based on the different benefit offerings that you've joined. Also, as you process through and define what marketplace offer type you're targeting, or if we got that information through linking it to Partner Center offer, that's again where we curate that guidance, again trying to make it relevant to you by filtering down that guidance specific to your scenario.
Great, thank you. Next question: is AppAdvisor primarily for first-time publishers, or is it also valuable for more experienced ISVs or software companies?
Great question. So AppAdvisor has guidance that's applicable to any software development company or ISV. It's really oriented around people publishing their software as in repeatable IP for repeatable sales, package their IP for repeatable sales through marketplace. But that newest feature that I just announced will actually work for any partner with any live publicly available offer. So even partners with professional services can see recommendations on how to improve their marketplace listings.
Great. Next question. Does AppAdvisor change how apps are ranked or discovered?
Not so. AppAdvisor directly will not influence how an app is ranked or discovered. However, you can improve your discoverability through Marketplace by following the recommendations that we surface in AppAdvisor. So if you follow the best practices and the specific recommendations that we're surfacing for your Marketplace offer, that will help your discoverability through Marketplace.
What actions in AppAdvisor automatically create or modify records in Partner Center? How does progress stay in sync with Partner Center?
So in the publish stage, if you have the permissions, in the publish stage, you can start your marketplace offer directly from AppAdvisor, and that will create a marketplace offer in Partner Center for you, where you can then go and access it and again configure that offer while you're following the guidance specific to your offer type in AppAdvisor, and that'll keep a link between those two projects.
Okay. Can I manage multiple marketplace offers for different apps in parallel?
Great question. Yeah. So the Your Projects bar is admittedly a little subtle today at the top here, but if you open that, that is where you can enter multiple AppAdvisor projects, up to 10, I believe it is, and keep those here to where you can switch between them as you need to by hitting that continue button. And again, that's where you can either enter that same entry wizard for an app project, or you can link it to a partner center offer to shortcut that process and help us understand where you're at and what offer type you're using for that app project.
Okay. And do all team members sign in, or just the primary publisher?
Yeah, so in App Advisor, if you want to leverage those additional functionality that's available when you sign in, it depends on the feature, what role you'll need. So to create marketplace offers, you're going to need to have the right role to do that. You'll have to have the right partner center based permission role. And when let me show you some of the content we have around troubleshooting that. So let me pick an offer. So App Advisor can help you land and create marketplace offers in the Partner Center for SaaS, VMs, and containers, which are the most popular marketplace offer types. For other marketplace offer types, like let's just pick Dynamics 365 operations here. That offer type will just give you specific guidance on how to create it in Partner Center, since we're not able to do that programmatic connection for you. So here you move on and we'll show you how to do that step by step, what the short video is, and then if you're having access issues, how to troubleshoot those. So this will walk you through how to check your My Access page to see what your individual permissions are, how to troubleshoot if your org isn't in the right publishing program, because there are scenarios where maybe you join commercial marketplace, but your business has evolved and you want to publish an offer type that's under Microsoft 365 and Copilot publishing program, and you're not seeing the offer types that you need because your organization isn't in there. So we'll help you understand that and how to troubleshoot and join those. But then as you get through to the new great feature on giving you personalized recommendations for your offer, this step will work for anyone at your organization. So, behind the scenes, when you sign in, it's mapping your user account up to your tenant and then looking over at all the published offers that exist under that tenant to populate that list. So anyone at your company, regardless of their partner center role, will be able to get access to these recommendations on how to improve your marketplace offer.
Great. Next question. Can App Advisor help prevent common marketplace rejection issues?
Oh, good question. In the publish stage, we have links over to the certification policies to help you understand those. And I believe there is a section in here on common certification issues to help you troubleshoot or understand those. It might be in configure, but short answer is yes. The guidance in here is designed to help you to head off common certification issues. And I think for some offer types, there's specific troubleshooting checklists on common certification issues. Yeah.
Great. Okay. We might be done. We might be done with all the questions. I'm giving another second for any remainders. We do have one more. How much time does App Advisor realistically save for offer creation?
We haven't quantified that, I would say, yet. I mean, it makes the process of understanding what offer type to use more accurate and quicker, and then going on to creating it quicker. But then in configuring, I would say it can save you significant time by crunching down that guidance specific to your offer type and giving you kind of the high level what you need to know on each of those screens before going into the exhaustive detail that can cover all the different side cases. So we'll cover, at a high level what you need to know for each of those fields, which will help you move forward without wading through a lot of deep content, while still kind of linking you over to those deep, fully exhaustive manual guides on like those offer types as well. So you'll still have access to that if you need it, if you end up with some side case where you're not sure what to do and we're not covering it. But for most people, this should accelerate your configuring of your marketplace offer and your publishing it. And over the next few months, we're going to take further efforts in this direction to help accelerate and make it easier to configure and publish marketplace offers.
Great.
So things to come. Yeah.
Okay. Many great questions coming in today. Thanks everybody for contributing those. I think we will go ahead and wrap up. We took up almost the full hour today. So thanks, Brady, for such an extensive coverage on this. Just wanted to leave everybody with a few helpful resources for next steps and takeaways from this session. First, obviously this session was all about AppAdvisor. The link to AppAdvisor is flashed on the screen here, aka.ms/AppAdvisor. Definitely bookmark that, check it out if you have not already. The next resource, we have a quick start development toolkit that we encourage you to access as you get started. That link is aka.ms/quick-start-toolkit. And I believe we also have a link for the best practices to improve listings. And so this is a guide that just shares some different best practices for you. The link to that is aka.ms/improve-my-listing.
Actually, Justin, that'll take people directly straight to this step in AppAdvisor with our new feature to get them personalized recommendations to improve their marketplace listing. So
okay. Do you know, Brady, is there a link directly to the best practices guidance?
There is within AppAdvisor, there is in the configure your marketplace offer stage, and there's also in the grow stage. So let me get over here to the offer listing best practices. And then we have a aka MS Marketplace Best Practices Guide link that should get you there.
Great. Okay. And I think after the event today, we can note that resource in the comments for a handy link. It looks like we just got one. aka.ms/marketplace best practices guide is the link for that. There you go. Okay. Thanks everybody for joining today. Again, if you watch this on demand and have any other comments or questions for Brady, definitely feel free to post them in the Marketplace Community Discussion Board, aka.ms/community/marketplace. Brady, thanks so much. Any last thoughts or comments from you before we wrap up?
Just again, we love to respond to feedback. So another pitch to go ahead as you use AppAdvisor, go ahead and access this feedback button, leave us feedback, let us know how we can help your app journey even more.
All right. Thanks, Brady. Thanks everybody for joining. Have a great day, and make sure to join us for the next Partner Office Hour in April. Thanks all. Bye.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks, everyone.